make a grayscale that's going to help you to see what the colors are from your pencil study. And it's just like the grayscale that we did with the pencil. So it's going to go from white to black, and it's going to have all the steps in between. It's always easiest to start with white because the colors are clean. There's white. Let me clean my brush. Here's black. And I'm going to say that the steps are going to go in between here. I've done this a couple times, but we had a taping snafu, so we'll go like this, and go like this. So what I'm looking for, I think the easiest thing to do is go to the middle gray, which is someplace between black and white, and it looks like this. That's kind of a middle gray. And you can see that like right here. These steps might be a little screwed up in this because I'm always in a hurry when I'm doing this, but things can change. So you're going to work these steps up, more white into what I had here. That's pretty close. It's more like this. So when I get up here, it's going to go towards a charcoal, right? Black is black. This is more charcoal-y, right? And that isn't actually right. This should be more like here. But I can change that really, really easily by going like this. Now the paint is incredibly flexible, and I showed that a little bit over here, but it's just like, you know, say I'm painting a figure or something here. Somebody's standing. This can just get moved around all over the place. It just mixes. Say if I want that to disappear, I just put some white into it. And the same thing's going to happen when you go into your study. Things can change. You know, this I can make this into a figure really, really easy. So it's like, okay. There she is presenting her painting, which is right here, right? So it's super flexible. Just make sure that it's liquidy enough to spread, which is going to be in the next section that's going to be painting into it. And this is pretty liquid. This stuff it can really, really move around it. The paint should be opaque. It shouldn't be transparent. When I say transparent, this is transparent. See what I mean? I mean, I can still see that 9. The paint should go down kind of thick on this. I mean, you can kind of use it to affect if you wanted to make a change. If it seemed like it was 2 colors, you know, maybe a thin section might work, but we want to keep it kind of opaque because it covers really, really well. And that's the nature of this acrylic paint. When you're working with this paint, make sure you clean your brushes all the way, all the way. Don't put any of this old paint down your sink. Scrape it out or just make a separate painting. You know, do a quick self-portrait or just paint an object on another piece of paper. Use up all the paint. Then clean your brushes really, really good. The water can go down the sink, but if you have leftover paint, I'd put it in the garbage can. Okay, you could hold on to this black and white paint if it's in an egg carton. If you put this in a plastic bag or you put a rag over the top of this that's damp, it'll keep this paint really wet. Once it dries, it's just like rock. You can't get it to come alive again. It's acrylic, it's plastic paint, but it's super flexible in terms of what it can do. So that's it. If you, I probably said this in the other video, but if for some reason you didn't have acrylic paint, you could work this up as a pencil drawing. Okay, so this is blowing up. This is ×2, and that's what I was going to originally do, but it's a lot easier to work on a bigger scale. And big brush for the big areas, little brush, I don't know if I even have a little brush. Little brushes for the little areas. It's just that simple. Put it in, make a change. You can when you do this, which I'm coming up to, you could do it over a couple sessions. You know, you can come back and make corrections. Once it's dry, it's really easy to change. But even wet into wet, this paint is incredible in terms of how it moves around. You know, I'm just using my finger. This stuff is super non-toxic, especially black and white. You don't have anything to worry about. Don't get it on your clothes. If you do, wash it out right away. Wear some junky clothes, okay? All right, that's it.